Ladies and gentlemen, the cool and rad Dylan rises to the scene. Yo, what's up, dudes and dudettes? The name's Dylan, and welcome to my first movie. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the film. Sire, you requested my presence?
Yes, Carl. I have a special job for you. There's a blue menace going around destroying my empire piece by piece. He goes by the name of Shay. First he went after my son, DJ, and then he went after Project Claw, and if we're not careful, he could go after me next. I need you to disguise yourself as somebody he trusts and dispose of him. And in exchange for your services, I will make you the new king of the Shadow Realm.
So you want me to dispose of him? You can count on me. But what should I disguise myself as?
I don't care who you disguise yourself as long as you make it believable.
I promise I won't let you down, sire.
See to it that you don't. I've worked too hard to let Jay destroy everything I've built.
Phew, that was a very eventful day. We just defeated probably the most powerful being in the universe, which is Darmok. Well, technically Jay defeated him, but the rest of us helped. But now I got a problem of my own, making Shay not mad at me anymore. Well, here goes nothing. Hi Shay, how are you feeling? The Giga Squad had quite the day today. You missed out on a lot of fun. Look, Shay, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about Lady Giganata. It's just that she was an ex of mine that I used to date, and it didn't really go so well. I'm trying really hard to forget about my dark past because that doesn't define who I am. I'm trying to change in the best way I can, and it's just so hard. I could see you're still angry, so I'm just gonna go for a walk.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you lie about everything? Why didn't you just tell me about her?
Because I didn't want what happened between me and her to happen to us. I love you so much, Shay, and I'm trying everything I can to make this work.
Well, clearly you're not trying hard enough. All we ever do is go out to dinner. We never do anything fun.
Listen, you have no idea what I went through dating Lady Giganata. It was an absolute nightmare. She's done things to me that I couldn't even begin to describe. After I finally escaped her, I swore to never date again. That's how bad it was. Then I met you, and when I did, something sparked in me that I haven't felt in a long time. Companionship. I thought that we could be something special. And if you loved me as much as I love you, you would understand that. Now I'm gonna go for a walk. You can join me if you want, but if not, enjoy the wall. Or better yet, why don't you go talk to that Ed that you've been talking to? Now I need to get some fresh air. I just don't get it. I mean, when Shay and I became a couple, I thought I'd be happy, and I was at first. But now, it's just filled with sadness and drama. What am I doing wrong?
Hello. Dylan, is it?
Oh, yes, I am. You're Olivia, correct?
Yep, that's me, the newest member of the Giga Squad.
Well, it's nice to officially meet you, Olivia. However, my day could be a little nicer.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, my girlfriend and I got into a big fight earlier, and she's kinda mad at me right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the fight about, if you don't mind me asking?
You know about Lady Giganata, right?
You mean Lord Giganato's sister and Darmok's daughter? Yeah, I know her. Why?
Well, she's also my ex-girlfriend. You see, Shay found out about her, and now she won't stop harping me about her, asking me who she is, where she came from, and how I know her. I'm over here trying to let go of that stuff from the past because it just doesn't matter. And seeing my girlfriend, who's kinda clueless about the whole thing, bring it up, it just brings back very traumatic memories of mine.
Well, what exactly happened? I'm kinda new here, so you might want to catch me up on this.
Before I was Dylan, I used to be a creature called the Giga That Smiles, a shadow creature with a humanoid smile that can shapeshift into anyone or anything I want. And when I was dating Lady Giganata, I didn't like the relationship I was in. I was very uncomfortable. So, I wanted out. And that's when I met Jay. I overheard Darmok talking to my arch rival, the Karcha That Smiles. He said something about sending him to kill Jay. He was going to have him disguise himself as Lord Giganato and pretend to change his ways in order to kill Jay. In order to protect him, I needed to get to Jay before he did. And I succeeded in doing that. And then I gave him his golden form to defeat Project Claw. And after that, I helped him, as well as his wife Verna, defeat Indovectus. And then when I first met Shay, I had romantic feelings for her. I felt something that I haven't felt since I first started dating Lady Giganata, and I wanted a second chance at that. So I decided to ask Shay out on a date. Well, at first she didn't really understand, but eventually she did. And at first everything was fine, but then Lady Giganata came back, and that's when everything went to crap. It's like Shay doesn't even know me anymore. It's like I don't even know her anymore. She is definitely not the Shay that I first met. And I just don't get it. I'm trying everything in my power to make this relationship work, Olivia. I really am. But she's just so... I don't know how to describe it. It's like she doesn't appreciate it.
Well, you're clearly trying your best with everything, and if she doesn't appreciate it, then maybe she's not the right one for you, Dylan. But that's just me, though. I don't really know Shay. I've never really met her, so I don't know what she's like. But I'm just telling you from experience with past boyfriends.
You're probably right. But if I were to break up with her, I don't know how she'd react. Jay was warning me that she could be a little sensitive.
Well, is there somebody you could talk to and explain about your situation? Do you have like a therapist you could talk to or something?
You know what? As a matter of fact, yes there is. My good friend Truro the Gallimimus. He lives right in the Placid Realm. Maybe he could help me with this. In fact, I'll head over to the Placid Realm to visit him right now. Thank you so much, Olivia. You're very kind and I appreciate you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Goodbye for now and good luck. It was nice meeting you. You know, I think I'm gonna fit in quite nicely.
Well, Isaac, I think I know what your problem is. Your constant worrying is causing your magic to go crazy. I recommend taking deep breaths to help you focus on your goals in life.
Wow, I never really knew that. Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
You're welcome, man. Anytime you need advice, just come to me. Same time next week?
Oh, you know it. I'll be back for sure.
Alright, see you next week, Houdini.
Please don't call me that.
Well, you are the Godline's resident magician, aren't you? Could you grant me some wishes at least?
Look, man, I'm a magician god, not a genie. And besides, I want people to actually work for their hopes and dreams.
Yeah, go back to the Godline before your superiors worry. Well, another successful day. Come in.
Excuse me, Dr. Truro? Do you have a minute to talk?
Dylan! Of course! Have a seat. Tell me, what's on your mind, Yellow One?
Well, I'm kind of going through some relationship issues with my girlfriend.
You're not still seeing that Gianna, are you?
No, absolutely not. No, this is another girl that I started dating a few months ago. Her name is Shay, short for Shayla.
Shayla! Such a beautiful name. And what seems to be the trouble between you two?
Well, it all started when my ex supposedly came back from the dead. She kidnapped Shay, mistaking her for Verna, another friend of mine, and now Shay is constantly harping me about Gianna and who she is, where she came from, and how I know her. I'm trying to forget that stuff and focus on who I am now, but hearing Shay ask me about her just brings back memories of her. You know how it went. I told you about it before. Well, anyway, Shay is mad at me because she thinks I don't care about her, and that's not true at all. I'm trying everything in my power to make this relationship work, but she doesn't seem to appreciate it.
I see. Well, maybe she's not the one for you. If she loved you as much as you love her, she would appreciate everything you do. Maybe you should talk to her about it and tell her how you feel.
I really want to, but I don't know how she would react.
I understand. Being honest can be hard for anyone. I've been there before, and trust me, it was a very difficult time. However, I believe telling her how you feel is the right thing to do. In best case scenario, if she really loves you, she'll understand and you two will both blossom.
You're right. I probably should talk to her. Thanks, Truro.
Well, that's awesome to hear. Progress is the best road to success.
Thanks again. I'm gonna go talk to Shay now.
Okay, I hope everything goes well for you both.
Truro's a good egg. He really is. Though he says some of the strangest things. Alright, I gotta get to Shay and make things right. Hey, is it getting cold out here? What the hell?
Dylan, I wasn't expecting you here.
James? What are you doing here?
I've left to find help, and now I found you. We need you to come back to the Shadow Realm and help us.
Whoa. I am not going back to the Shadow Realm. My shadow days are far behind me, and I am trying to turn a new leaf. And besides, you and your goons literally turned on me and kicked me out.
Yeah, about that. We're sorry we banished you. Ever since you left, the Karcha that smiles assumed leadership of us, and he turned out to be even worse than you.
What?
Ever since he started working for Darmok, he thinks he's the boss of everyone. Darmok gave him power in exchange for his services, and now he rules like a tyrant. Please, Dylan, you have to help us. You're the only one who can put Carl in his place.
I suppose that is rather sad, and as much as I hate the Karcha that smiles, you guys kinda did this to yourselves. I'm not gonna help you. You guys are the most idiotic morons I have ever met, and I would never be your leader ever again. Especially not after what you pulled against me. So just, please, go away and leave me alone.
Wow, I guess Dylan really is mad at us. Can't really say I blame him. We did try to turn on him. He'll come around eventually, hopefully.
That James, who does he think he is? Thinking I'll help him after he and the rest of the shadow creatures betrayed me? They got what they deserved. They don't need my help.
Hi, Dylan. How'd everything go with your therapist?
It was going good. Truro advised that I should talk to Shay. I was going to do just that, and then I got a visit from an old friend named James.
Who's James? Was he like an old friend of yours?
James, aka the Rex that smiles, is a shadow creature like me. He used to be my second in command back when I was the Giga that smiles and I ruled all of the shadow creatures. But one day he and the rest of the shadow creatures betrayed me when the Karcha that smiles started spreading rumors about me. But what they didn't know is that apparently he turned out to be an even worse leader than me supposedly. So now karma got to them.
Well, I've read on the Shadow Realm's lore, and from my understanding, the Giga that smiles is a loyal leader to his followers, and he would never betray them. Maybe you should go back and help them.
Do you really think I would trust them after what they pulled on me?
Maybe you don't trust him, but he seems to trust you. He knows that you're the only one that can put this Karcha that smiles in his place. Maybe you should do it not for them, but out of the kindness of your heart. If you want, I'll even go with you. You want to change for the greater good, don't you?
You're right. If they trust me, then obviously they do care about me. All right, I'll help them just this once.
All right, now, how are we gonna pull this off?
I think I have an idea.
Carl, please. What you're doing is irrational and tyrannical. Besides, I'm the one who escaped. No one else had anything to do with it.
I'm sorry, James, but if one of you messes up, then you all must suffer. That's just how it works. Darmok! What are you doing here? What are you doing? Let me go!
You disobeyed me, creature that smiles. You were supposed to lead the shadow creatures with an iron fist, not go completely tyrannical on them.
I'm so sorry, my lord. It will never happen again. Please give me another chance.
Normally I would kill you on the spot, but I feel like a challenge right now. So I'm willing to let you go. But if you ever come back, I will kill you. Are we clear on that?
Yes, sire.
Alright then, leave and never come back. And if I ever catch you here again, I will personally tear you limb from limb myself! Lord Darmok, you saved us. But why? Well, James, it's like I said.
I'm trying to turn a new leaf. Whoa.
Dylan, you came back. But what made you change your mind?
Well, let's just say I had help from a friend. Guys, I would like you to meet my friend Olivia. Olivia, these are my two friends, James and Mike.
It's nice to meet you both.
Please, Olivia, the pleasure is all ours.
Well, I can assure you that Carl will never bother you guys again. I gotta say, Dylan, that was a clever trick you pulled, my man. Yes, very clever indeed. Carl, welcome back, Dylan. I knew there was something off about Darmok. He never gives anyone chances. Carl, I've come to put you in your place once and for all. Dylan, I thought I made it perfectly clear to never show your face here again. Well, I'm here now, and I say, be gone, shadow demon. Still in your old stubborn ways, I see. In case you haven't noticed, I'm the new leader, so I say who goes and who stays. We'll see about that. Olivia, get James and Mike out of here. I'll hold Carl off for as long as I can.
You got it. Go kick his ass, Dylan.
The Dylan we all know and love.
You left me no choice, Carl. We're in a lot of trouble now. Dylan and Olivia, we cannot thank you enough for saving us from the tyrannical Karcha that smiles.
Oh, you're very welcome, you two. We're always happy to help.
I agree. Anything to help a friend.
Are you sure you don't want to stay and take your title back as King of the Shadow Realm?
I would love to, James. But I've got family and friends back at home that I gotta get back to. Which is why, James, I am appointing you as the new King of the Shadow Realm.
Don't worry, Dylan. I will be the best king ever.
Don't worry. We'll make sure to come back and visit.
Oh yes, please. Come by and visit any time you want.
Well, if we don't want everyone else to start worrying, we better get back. Goodbye for now. We hope to see you again soon.
Goodbye. I hope you come to visit. I'm going to miss those guys.
Thanks for helping me out today, Olivia. I owe you one.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. I'm always happy to help a fellow Giga Squad member. But I just have one question.
And I may just have one answer.
Did you literally turn back into the Giga that smiles just so you could defeat the Karcha that smiles?
Yes, Olivia. Yes, I did.
But I thought you said you were trying to let go of the past.
I do. But in a strange way, my past is what made me into the dinosaur I am today. So maybe I shouldn't completely forget about it. As my psychologist Truro once said, progress is the best road to success. And in the famous words of Master Oogway, yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift.
That's why they call it the present. You're right, Dylan. The only thing that matters is what we choose to be right now.
Dylan? Dylan, where are you?
Over here, Shay.
Dylan, there you are.
Shay, I'd like you to meet Olivia. Olivia, this is Shay.
Hello, Shay. I'm Olivia.
Hi, Olivia. Listen, Dylan, I have something to tell you.
So do I, but you go first.
We'll say it together.
I'm breaking up with you.
Wait, you too?
I've been thinking about our relationship, and I feel like we're not meant for each other at all. We both have different needs and issues that we need to resolve, and I think it would be best if we go our separate ways and work on ourselves a bit more.
I agree. It was fun at first, but then it got out of control. Phew. So glad we're on the same page.
So am I. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on here?
Dylan, Olivia, this is my new boyfriend, Ed.
Shay, we all already know each other.
Oh, right, I forgot.
Hello again, Ed. How are things?
Hello, Olivia. I can't complain. I'm just taking it day by day, if you know what I mean.
Ed and I will be going on our first official date. Hey, you should totally join us.
Though it won't technically be a double date, seeing how you two are only friends at the moment. Well,
Well, if we keep bonding the way we do, then maybe one day Dylan and I could be a couple.
You two look so cute together, so are you two coming?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yay, also, Dylan, I'm sorry I mistreated you earlier. I know I can be a lot to handle.
It's okay, Shay. I forgive you. And I'm sorry I never told you about Lady Giganata.
I forgive you.
Well, we don't want to be late now, do we? You're right, Ed. Let's go.